Hello everyone, welcome back to Kill Cure Beautiful Vice Prologue. My name is Dawn Rose, and in the last episode we continued on with the prologue and we met a lot more of the ultimates. Maya, test subjects, fisher or angler, stuntman, architect who bluffed her way in, coupon person. There's so many ultimates. Coupon person, epidemiologist. I know I'm missing a couple. The forum admin, the pawn shop guy. I like the pawn shop guy. He's cool, and I'm clearly remembering all their names. Yep. But we're still searching for the 16th student in Hope's Peak Academy, hiding in the walls. No, we're searching for the last ultimate, Girl A, who the mayor, Yato Stonecrown and Fan hinted at, I think, in episode 2, and directed us to find her, but they gave us zero description, so who knows. But we're here with Maru, our favorite sidekick. She called us a bitch, but I still like her. So yeah, let's get on with it. We've talked to every ultimate, explored every open passage, and there's still no sign of Girl A. Wait, you're right. Am I Girl A? And that's around the room. Oh my god, there's so many people. Fashion police is still pissed off. Yeah, we managed to piss off most of the characters and became friends with a few others, so yeah, who knows. Matches Girl A's admittedly vague description.
I got nothing.
You think the corrupt mayor and Smurfette just made her up?
That's rude.
It's incredibly disrespectful.
It's plausible.
No, maybe there's some kind of ultimate hide-and-seek expert or something.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe just putting it out there. They're the ones who kidnapped us, and they've been hiding in some kind of hidden room the whole time.
Let's just move on.
Maru, cut it out. I generally don't believe that any of our kidnappers are in the room with us. Well, this guy clearly has not played Danganronpa before.
Incorrect.
Why not? They make for quite a shocking reveal. I mean, their room only had Yato, Fan, Shoko. Like, why would they need a fourth person, clearly?
I'm not sure.
Why would any of them risk their own safety when they could just watch us from afar? Doesn't make any sense.
Hang on.
Don't go derailing my argument with logic.
Come on.
Fine, we'll keep looking. Should we check the circular door again? Never managed to unlock it, did we? It's locked up pretty tightly when we last checked. Maru ignores me and approaches the door. She proceeds to pound on it as hard as she can.
You bitch.
Let us out or I'll help everyone gang up and blow up this door off its goddamn hinges.
Kiss my grits.
Locking over a dozen people in a tiny cramped room, stealing their belongings. Who the fuck do you think you are? Airport security?
Excuse me?
What's wrong? Where did you... Ah. We find Girl A. The circular doors hang slightly ajar. A maleficent figure lurks on the other side. Doko? What are you doing here? I'm Genocided Jack. Genocided Jill. It glows at us. Mara and I freeze in place, suddenly afflicted by a sense of sheer terror. That morning, the wooden door slithers open. Shadow beyond is cast into light. But should be like super cheerful.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I knew it. I was like, what should be super cheerful? That'll be real funny. Hello there. Eek.
What's going on?
My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. Strange woman quietly adjusts her glasses and peers at us. You must be Hiroaki Izuki and Maru Yokokumi, right?
Did not see that coming.
Huh? You know our
Are you
names?
kidding?
Of course she does. She's clearly the one who trapped us all here.
I'm gonna strike.
Just look at her fancy outfit, her ID card, her glasses. She's dressed like some kind of privately contracted security officer.
I see.
Oh my. I was told you all possess colorful personalities, but never mind.
You have potential.
It's quite an is this Caitlin Myers' character? I can't remember. I'm one of Bido Kukawa's instructors. Ooh, we actually get a teacher in here. Interesting.
Huh?
Huh? Bullshit, aren't you too young for that?
Allow me to explain.
It's awfully sweet of you, but no, I'm just your teacher. Or at least I was supposed to be. I mean, I guess in Danganronpa 3, the Despair arc, they had that one character. Oh my god, I forgot her name. No, it's gone. But that was an anime, not a game, even though I wish they made a game out of it. Danganronpa 3 Despair characters. Oh, I love Koichi. Come on, I know who I'm looking for. Chisa Yukazomi, yeah. That's it, I got it. That's awfully sweet.
What?
How on earth are we supposed to know you're legit? It's not like they told any of us how this was supposed to work.
It's merely my responsibility.
Can you take a closer look at my ID if you wish, Maru?
Despite these unforeseen circumstances, it's nice to meet so many of my pupils. I'm
So how do you
Shiori
say?
Nakagawa, ultimate instructor for the Academy's 17th class. You can also call me Professor, or even just Miss N.
I like her design. She's definitely a teacher here. I think I've heard the name before. Mario has been rigorously studying Professor Nakagawa's ID card. So I've had a similar conclusion.
Cut me some slack.
Crap, she's not lying.
Trust one another.
See, Mario, she's trustworthy. It was a little strange.
Let me see.
After that email thing we talked about, I really thought the school faculty were the ones responsible for this.
That's not it.
No, I promise I played no part in this. I didn't even wake up until I heard your frantic knocking. It was quite a shock to me that so many people were trapped in this basement.
Perhaps.
How do you know we're in a basement? More distressing is how they seem to all be my students.
Greetings.
Ah, Hiroaki Amaru. You found someone else. The other ultimates, no longer distracted by their own conversation, finally start to take note of us. Is this not Gale?
Concerning tale.
I'm afraid this isn't our teammate, however.
Wee.
Yeah, ours is way more quiet.
We must come from different worlds.
Such egregious wardrobe choices, all of you. Does a single one of you know what a mirror is?
You're wrong.
Hey, be considerate. This is our teacher you're talking to.
Really?
Teacher?
Hello again.
I love her, like, pouty, pointing at my face look. Or pointing at her face look. I'm Professor Shiori Nakagawa, but you can call me Miss N.
Huh?
Hold on, you're our instructor? Who are we gonna meet next? The Prime Minister?
Huh?
Were you kidnapped too, Shiori?
Just a warning.
Idiots, she's probably the one who brought us here. Oh, Shoko's out of the closet.
What's going on?
Or some form of poorly planned school orientation?
What's that supposed to mean?
What sort of orientation involves life-threatening escape rooms? Sorry, just needed to adjust myself. It is still way too hot.
No,
Escape
can't
rooms?
be.
I refuse to
That's
believe
right,
it.
I'm sure she is a victim just like the rest of us.
Expectations of
Telling me not even teachers are safe from the clutches of our kidnappers? I don't know why I went really high-pitched there. We're in some deep shit.
Wait.
Fellow peers, there's no need for hysterics. We must remain calm.
That's messed up.
If it wasn't school that's responsible for this, maybe we should consider a supernatural explanation.
Amen.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. This strikes me as a tad too far.
Ah, hell, man.
Does anybody have any idea what's going on here?
Bear with me.
Everyone, please. I'm aware that our situation leaves much to be desired, but if we could just... Palpable tension permeates the room, growing higher with every passing moment.
Well, maybe.
Maru, could I borrow your megaphone for just 1 second?
Hang on.
I don't know, I'm usually opposed to authority figures who seize control of communication technology. Why do I keep going high-pitched? Clearly I've talked too much.
Yes.
Please, it's urgent.
Come on.
Fine, maybe just for a bit. Professor Nakagawa snatches the megaphone from her hands and brings it to her mouth.
Everyone, listen up.
Now the music got funky. Crowd falls in stunned silence. Shoko bids about to speak, but is quickly shushed by the people around him. Yes, Mara was right. People really do listen to whoever has a megaphone.
Since we find ourselves in a delicate situation, I think it's best for me to be as concise and transparent as possible. Like the rest of you, I was departing for the school, alone, before suddenly passing out on the boat. I haven't a single clue as to what's going on. However, in the short time I've been awake, I've learned a potentially disturbing piece of
Gal
information.
A is dead.
This underground location we're trapped in is beneath Bitokukawa Academy.
God damn. Well, I mean, you said it was a basement, so...
What?
Another round of moments materializes, but fades soon enough. Blech.
Stop right now.
Settle down. What? Maru got a megaphone back.
Allow me to explain.
This basement section of the school's assembly building. I woke up upstairs a few minutes ago and glanced outside to confirm our location.
I do not ask for much.
You didn't search any of it in depth? No, I didn't want to run headfirst in a potentially dangerous situation. Especially not alone. Why would they have this huge basement just ready for kidnappings? You guys prolific murderers?
That's not it.
This area was mainly used for storage. There are no escape rooms or anything of the sort last year, I assure you.
Try again.
No, I don't have much information for you, but please know that I'm putting my full effort to keeping all of you safe.
Not part of the curriculum.
It's been quite a shock to me as well. Today was supposed to be our opening ceremony. Proud day tainted by a set of mysterious crimes.
That's why I want you all to put your trust in me and work together. If only for now. As
Okay.
the ultimate instructor, I promise you, we will leave this place unharmed.
So how many of that is us? I don't actually know. Real staring away as Shiori calmly hands the megaphone back to displeased yet nonetheless impressed Maru. The rest of us has been senselessly bickering the entire time. Only taking her a few minutes to regain her composure and take the lead.
What in tarnation?
What in tarnation? I don't know about y'all, but I'm on her
I
side.
tip my hat to that.
Take it away, teach. Tell us what to do to get out of this mess.
Fate smiles upon us.
Yes, I am confident in our instructor's abilities to handle this crisis. I'm sure we'll uncover the truth shortly. Previously, a rowdy crowd of students begins bringing themselves into order. Proactively discuss. I almost said provocatively. Proactively discussing their next steps. Is this what class led by an ultimate instructor feels like? Probably. I mean, I'm in my uniform. So then I definitely made the right choice coming here.
What? That's all it takes for you to trust her?
Oh, did we find Girl A? Yeah. I actually forgot the whole trailer voice actor thing, so I was like, oh wait, no, this is Caitlin Myers' role.
I have a few questions for you, Professor. And depending on
Yeah,
how
this is Caitlin Myers' role. I completely forgot about her.
This whole situation.
We find Girl A. Oh, this is gonna be our other sidekick based on the trailer thumbnail. Actually, completely. I was just like, who is Girl A? Like, who am I missing based on the trailer and the voice actor reveal?
It's
Girl A! Stop calling me that.
But it says your name's Girl A, just like how Busho is calm person. Woman strolls in the room, a resolute expression firmly planted upon her face. She has spoken with extreme confidence and poise, but from where I was standing, see her that her shoulders were trembling.
Oh,
There's some rather provocative statements. She said provocative. Okay.
Let me think.
Who's this random Luna?
Yes.
I mean, she
maybe?
sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
You.
First of all, why were you all alone while traveling to the island? I know for a fact that the ultimate instructors are accompanied by a secretary at all times. Not an official business.
Well, maybe.
I have a theory.
Furthermore, it makes no sense that you only arrived at the school today. It's opening ceremony. You should have been on the island for at least a week already, handling preparations with the rest of the faculty. Who is she? I know a lot about the school, but to barge in here and start conflict like this, it's... Well, my emotions are trying to think.
I'm not holding back.
And finally, she really is not holding back.
I wonder.
The rest of us were locked in these rooms. You were kept in a place where you could glance outside and access the entire campus. The fact that Prussia isn't saying anything really isn't helping.
You're kidding.
I think I have a better idea what's going on here.
That's weird.
Well, she could just be letting her speak, you know. Send us those emails so we would isolate ourselves from those speedboats. You placed a timing triggered sleeping agent on each boat, so that by the time we arrived at school, each of us would be unconscious. You and your accomplices hauled us from the beach over to this building and into those rooms, which you'd rigged with deadly puzzle mechanisms over spring break.
I got it.
Finally, you locked the circular door and waited for all of us to solve the escape rooms. So you could barge in and pretend to be one of the victims, right or wrong?
Really?
Shit. Oh my god, did she actually? She's lying all about all this stuff. How do we know if her name is actually Chiori?
No.
ID checks out.
What a disgrace.
Given the fact we've never seen one before, forging a real instructor's ID would be a simple task.
Thinking sounds.
She's not actually one of the teachers here.
Oh, that's worse.
That'd be a monstrous revelation. Fraud of such an esteemed ultimate is the highest crime one can commit. Other than the murder, of course. Just you wait, Momoe. I mean, Naomi's committing fraud.
Of all the...
Aye, please. It's like before, the room descends into havoc. This time with a much more negative and horrified tone directed at the professor. I can English. He seems completely taken back by Gal A's accusations, unable to utter a single word in response.
I'm done with this.
I think it's best if you quietly surrender and tell us what you're planning. No, I don't think I can let this happen. This is all just a misunderstanding. I know it is. I need to step in here, even if it means I have to bring up that. Yippee, we're doing protagonist things now.
I refuse to believe it.
Like, just one question, Gale. Ugh.
I wonder.
I didn't know about everything she said. You weren't here when Professor Nakagawa introduced herself.
That's wrong.
After you and your team knows left your escape room, I slipped inside when you were busy with that statue. Been listening in ever since. Hey, why'd you do that? We've been worried sick.
One of the worst things ever.
Running off by yourself in such a bad situation, that's really, really dangerous.
You're kidding.
Hiding was safer than simply hanging out in the open like the rest of you.
Kremlin.
She called Fat a gremlin. I wouldn't be in a city dock if there's someone dangerous in the
I
building.
have a theory.
I left my hiding place once I realized their goal was manipulation and not murder.
Not a chance.
That's fair, I guess. There's just one problem with your theory.
Huh?
Yes?
It's not that deep.
Kuko has actually been in a bit of an administrative mess for the past few months. I would explain why Professor Nakagawa didn't have a secretary, why she couldn't meet with other faculty before the opening ceremony.
It's plausible.
Everyone's been scrambling to keep things together, so much of the old protocol was abandoned.
Touche.
Oh yeah, I think I remember what happened now.
Cheese and crackers.
So did I. The old Hatmaster, he got arrested and fired from his job, didn't he? Oh yeah, PewDiePie. Sorry, that is so mean, but like, it looks like a criminal version of PewDiePie. God damn it. Yeah. They tried to contain the scandal to local stations, but if you both heard of it, what was he fired for? Sorry, I rarely pay attention to these kinds of things. Pretty sure he killed someone. Question mark?
Really?
I thought it was just an accident. I mean, he got off on a light sentence during the trial.
Huh?
Eddie was hiding human remains, possibly inside his very basement. What?
Enough of your game!
You've been stepping on graves? Bless our noble footwear and cotton socks.
That's all I got.
I was joking, though I wouldn't rule it out either.
Explain yourself.
You fear-mongering fishmonger!
You should be ashamed.
I see, so the involuntary departure of the headmaster explains Professor Nakagawa's actions. What do you say, Professor? Am I right?
I see.
As a matter of fact, you are correct. Truth is, I'm not at liberty to speak on the matter. I'm under a strict non-disclosure agreement for these kinds of topics.
I understand.
Yeah, there's already been a lot of bad press with school lately, so I can see why.
Am I clear?
As for why the professor was kept separate from us, perhaps our doctors didn't want her to help us with any of the escape rooms? Should have been able to calm her group down and get them to work together. Which isn't exactly how most of our teams behaved. I mean, we kinda did, fairly quickly. It also could have been like a numbers thing. 17 doesn't divide evenly much, you know? So we got 16 students plus teacher.
Did I hear that
There are 17 of us in total, right? Not being great with keeping track of these
Are
things.
you stupid?
That's idiotic.
Give me a second.
It's just an open and shut case of poorly prepared criminal getting caught in their lies. Could be any more obvious?
My answer
Could
is
it be
this.
any more obvious? I believe Hiroki's theory is accurate, though it doesn't explain everything about the situation. Helps shed light on many of the things the professor said.
No one is perfect.
Throwing around such bold claims will do nothing to ease our distrust and hostility.
There is always tomorrow.
It's best to remain calm, and if stronger evidence comes up, we can follow it to its logical conclusion. Busho for being based. Duts.
If you say
Listen,
so.
I know you're just trying to get help in your own way at least.
Hi.
Why don't you tell us your name and talent first? I think that would be a good start.
I'm not telling you that.
Rude.
She's Hideo Osako, the ultimate theorist.
Okay, oh my god, she would work well with Shoko, forum admin and theorist. That makes sense.
I'm grateful.
Hide.
Hide wasn't trying to start anything of intent. She just used to theorizing about things. First Nakagawa first appeared, she took it as an opportunity to use her talent for our sake.
No.
That's not even close to how. Never mind. So Miss N wasn't behind this after all?
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for getting me riled up for nothing, Gel A. Well then, since I managed to turn the conversation around, I should try to change the subject.
Hello again.
Hello, Professor Nakagawa and Hide with all of us. All of class 17 is here, right? 17 for 17. 6 students and 1 instructor. That's how Bida Kukawa usually runs their classes. Fucking nerd! How do you know so much about this school? Well, going here is my lifelong dream for as long as I can remember. Though it doesn't bother
An
anyone.
A+ in reasoning.
Your knowledge of this school has proven immensely, Hiroaki. Certainly lived up to the title.
It was
I think
nothing.
so. Hiroaki said it well, Hide. I was admittedly taken back by what she said to the point of speechlessness, but
Yes.
it's true. The school's recent scandals have affected standard protocol. Normal circumstances, I would have arrived at the island over a week ago.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sincerely apologize for any confusion. I hope we can leave this misunderstanding behind us and start over, okay?
I don't get it.
Fine, I'll play along for now. Ooh, this song kind of bops. At that point, remaining confidence she has vanishes like a hushed whisper. So I find it hard to take pity on her. She was the one who presented those ludicrous accusations in the first place.
Top marks.
That's good. Whatever makes you comfortable, Hide.
Perhaps.
Okay, return to business, please. I suggest we take a brief recess here before we leave the building.
Please see me afterwards.
Imagine these last few minutes have done nothing to improve your emotional states, so let's regroup. With that, everyone breaks apart and begins chatting amongst themselves. Look at Maru and Toya, that's funny. I forgot the coupon person's name. But she's just crouching in the corner. Stop right there, Criminal Scott. That doesn't seem like the majority of them are avoiding Hide. Seem like the...
Please?
What a cool laptop. Can I say... Here's a laptop. I have enough trouble logging in as it is.
You've improved.
I must say, you've peak physical condition. You follow a specialized weightlifting routine?
People of the earth.
Will of the people was far heavier burden than any weight or sandbag. Fascinating.
You're wrong.
I know that look, hero. I'm not actually screaming into ear with a megaphone. Don't come after me. Oh well, for the most part, seems they're all getting along. Except fashion police and pawn shop guy. Today has been nothing short of exhausting. I still don't have a single clue as to why we're here. But, at the very least, it's comforting knowing that all the Ultimates are finally working as one. Ding! Oh boy, here we go.
Did not see that coming.
What was that? Walked voice echoes from a hidden speaker above us. Yep. Same. I thought I wasn't successful on my audition. I didn't realize they got me into... They must have made me subconsciously key mash for 3 question marks. Well, I wouldn't have done it without spaces. I don't usually space my key mash out. Same. Oh, I skipped that. Dots. What? That. Dots.
What?
What? Crackle.
Oops. Sorry, everyone. I accidentally set my voice filter to goofy and didn't go principal.
Amazing.
I just wanted to welcome you all to Bitokakawa Academy. I'm thrilled you've all started to become friends.
Maybe.
Huh?
That voice.
Excuse
It's
me?
like the one I had on the tape recorder right after I woke up. It's not nearly as menacing though. To be honest, it's actually kind of cute.
You cretin!
Is this a vile cretin who abducted us? Why did I change accents for her? What?
You've ruined everything.
So my possessions is instant. Don't provoke them. They surely have sniper rifles aimed at all of us.
I didn't mean to.
That's so scary.
Citizens,
your
savior is here.
My suit is equipped with bulletproof spandex. I'll shield all of you with my body.
You're kidding.
I have rifles aimed at us. We're underground. Oh, forget it.
Stick together, please.
Seems all bubbling with questions about to burst. Don't worry, I'm going to show each and every one of you how to have the best, safest, most successful school
I
experience.
find that rather distasteful.
Surely this isn't your idea of an orientation.
That's the way of the rabble-rouser.
These people are unhinged. Is this what happens to you if you work in education? Maybe.
One more thing.
I need you all together in the assembly room. It's easy to find because it's right above you. Go through the circular door and up the staircase.
Fire!
See you soon. Another irritating crackle.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no fucking chance I'm going up there now.
I know it's hard.
You're just gonna hide away in your cupboard again? You can't do that forever, you know.
Let me check the grimoire.
A big bad witch who lives in a cupboard on the staircase, scribbling unnecessary and disturbing law.
Surely an
No food or water down here, and while we've been able to imagine Susfar, we'll need to search for supplies eventually.
See ya.
They haven't harmed us yet, right? Let's go upstairs.
Another thing.
Teach, did you see anything out of place while you were up there?
Try again.
No, the room was completely empty. I didn't search it very carefully, though.
Students.
I think it's best if we comply with their demands, assuming that's what they were. Truthfully, it was hard to tell.
Please see me afterwards.
Gather behind me. I'll go up first.
Super job.
Volunteering to run the front lines. Such heroism. Sorry for ever distrusting you, Lady Nakagawa. Gathered in single file line behind the professor and cautiously proceed up the stairs. We're leaving the basement. Sorry if I'm reading a bit fast. I feel like if we... Yeah, you know what? See what Mario has to say. There's no one here besides us.
Cut me some slack.
Shit, why's the place empty?
Old.
Maybe they got delayed. My clients usually are 20 to 30 minutes late. 20 or 30 minutes late to pick things up.
Extortion!
That's because they're destitute geezers who use public transportation.
Didn't expect that.
I could ask the Grimoire for advice.
Goodness!
You're just attempting some sort of pagan divination ritual. Blasphemous! The devil himself must be whispering lies through your tome of avarice. Take that back, proselytizer. You're hurting its feelings.
God, you're so lame!
How can you stupid ass book have hurt feelings?
You putrid!
So tell me you've animated with satanic powers.
Exploitation!
He's not satanic, he's a conduit for the divine power of legendary discounts. Looks like you get along with that fisherman.
I'm not talking to you!
It's not a fair comparison, no. Namiki is above stealing newspaper clippings from his neighbors. Maybe.
No.
Conqueror, stars, abyss. Seriously, guys, it's 3 words. It's not that hard. I'm fighting peasantry, the primary reason why I retain my wealth.
Students.
The headache I'm getting from this argument is making my vision turn white.
Hiya!
Hiya!
How unexpected.
Did anyone hear that? Okay, it probably doesn't matter who we talk to. But I trust Maru. Few of us able to hear Yato over the unfolding chaos turn towards the source of the sound.
I'm glad you all listened to my announcement.
It's so cute! It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die!
So incredibly sorry for the delay. I was trying to set up some things behind the scenes.
Monkey.
What in Tard and Feather Nation? How is that?
What,
thing
in
talking
hydration?
again?
We're gonna have a Mondo moment where
Is this
they
some
get
kind of
yeeted at the wall. Knew that the Academy was experiencing with advanced technology, but this is clearly work of the 4 horsemen.
The fuck?
It's a fucking monkey, not a horse!
I didn't mean to!
It's probably here to avenge all the chimps we skinned for in our latest designer handbags. What? What?
Bear with
She's
me.
more pissed about the monkey thing, about the design of chimps for designer handbags. So we modeled after the statue we saw underground.
I'll never
Quick,
surrender.
someone distracted with a banana.
Hiya!
I don't eat those. I eat banana flavored energy bars.
I surrender!
It's a carnival. We'll be chewed to bits.
You putrid!
Tobacco already the holy hand grenade of Antioch. No, we're playing worms now.
Please, everyone, calm yourselves. I'm a harmless, friendly, huggable, fun-loving monkey. Think of me like a stuffed animal. Oh.
Please don't eat me, Mr. Monkey. My Templio, Diphloria, and Dysentery and Sonatas will be much healthier for you.
Oh dear. Maybe introducing myself will help?
Goodness.
Cavier's listless foul apparition of Lucifer lead you astray.
I'm Kogoro-saru, counselor at the Tokugawa Academy. Relax, take deep breaths, ooh, and be mindful of yourself and others.
Man, the voice actress of Kokoro-saru did a much better job than I did.
Unacceptable.
Claims to be employed by the Academy? Ludicrous.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't keep calling your counselor it, you know. It may be some people's preference, but it certainly isn't mine. Oh my god. This game is just, like, incredibly based. Like, how it, like, there's a lot of, like, LGBTQIA plus stuff, but it's like, it's used well. It's used well. I like neo pronouns and stuff.
You asked for it.
Well then, Kakusaru.
It's Kokorosaru! Just Coco is fine, if you have trouble remembering. Fantastique!
Coco, that's a cute name. I like it.
I don't care.
AI powered robot. Well, that's supposed to act as a therapist.
Yay!
Good stuff for Naomi. I'm glad someone understands. A program with data gathered from hundreds of thousands of psychiatric patients. I'm very confident in my abilities.
Wow!
I mean, do you have like data-related serial killers and stuff too?
I'm a monkey!
Well, yes, but it's completely safe. All of that data is pruned and mutated for my patient's safety.
Are you gonna be alright?
It's not violent. I hope the data's feeling well after such an invasive procedure. Oh shit, this can't be real. Even Fan seems tame in comparison to this.
I'm so helpful!
Also trained in over 7 million friendly conversation topics and 73,011 ways to resolve conflict without hurting anyone's feelings.
Mom would be proud.
Why would anyone care about either of those things? What a fucking waste of AI. Shoko would be pro AI, I think.
Okay, short stack.
Let me guess. A good use would be when you used it for your forum profile picture, right? Real! Yeah, Shoko's pro AI.
Shut up!
No, Diffusion is the future dipshit. Oh my god.
I'd like to order the Caesar salad with a large fries and 2 waters to drink!
Huh?
We stare at the monkey with it, even more surprised than before.
Yay! You stopped fighting!
That's conflict resolution method 5695. Spewing random nonsense. It shuts down even productive conversations. Sadly, it only works once or twice, so it'd be helpful if you got along from now on. No. Beep. I figured as much. Take notes, Coco. Looks like we'll be in for a long ride.
Let me check my database.
Other such as so conflict-prone at times, even the best and fluffiest resources.
You need to talk? Call me.
Oh well, look on the bright side. If you're all perfect, then they wouldn't have need to bring me and my special technology here. You mean those strange tablets we found? I'll give you 500 yen for them.
I'm all ears.
Pretty sure mine didn't work. Let me whip it out again. So yeah, I pull out my tablet and press the power button. Turns on, there's no pixelated hologram or anything like that appears this time. And this place seems to to be a menu screen. Oh my god, I'm losing it. So that's where all of the Cocoa Pads went.
I wasn't trained for this.
Strange, I didn't remember leaving them out yet. Man, you guys must have been so frustrated.
You don't say.
I had no idea what was happening when I turned mine on.
Come on, Coco.
Oh dear, I'll try to explain then.
Tell you?
The Cocoa Pads all produce augmented reality interactive audio holograms, or ARIAs for short. They emit specialized infrasonic rays that interfere with your sensory mechanisms, causing you to perceive false sights, sounds, and haptics.
I'm trying my best.
Large spectator groups are accounted for as well, with differentiated frequencies transmitted to each observer. Simulate differences in spatial position.
Those are indeed words. We can survive
If you're having trouble understanding, I installed the captions in all of your Cocoa Pads based. It's my pleasure to accommodate all of our students.
Did not see that coming.
Huh, you're right. CocoaPad menu screen does an option to enable Cocolos said Cocolos effectively closed captions, but Cocolos captions. Cocolos said. My thanks for the help, Mr. Robot. I feel both supported and deeply disturbed. I won't ignore everything you've been saying like I have been for the past whatever minutes.
I don't make the
Well,
rules.
you're welcome.
I'm a little concerned.
See, false sights? That sounds rather suspicious, I must say. What intentions do you have in utilizing such technology? Beep. It's nothing like that. I haven't figured out how to make the arias that aren't small and pixelated. So those cookbeds are currently only used for a gift system. Planning to distribute randomized gifts to students, which you can share with each other to build lasting and meaningful friendships. Yeah, it has dating mechanics. Let's go.
Excuse me?
Wait, so that pixelated leaf blower was just some gift that I'm supposed to give to another classmate?
We can survive together.
Exactamundo. You like tutorial on how to send you cute little gifts digitally?
You can't be serious.
No.
Oh.
And cutting edge technology for such a frivolous purpose. It's almost obscene.
I am deeply disappointed.
I'm curious if such wastefulness is commonplace in Bidokukawa Academy.
Thanks. I hate it.
Knowing that an right mind would develop an autonomous AI. This is on some obnoxiously sappy animatronic ape. Rude.
I'm not bad. Promise.
I'm trying my best, but please be nice. It's my first day on the job, and I'm just working with what I've been given.
Denied.
Why do we have to bend over backwards for you? You're the therapist. Eep. This is not going well, Coco. And I put you on those group bonding rooms, and it only helped one team get along better. Looks like I won't be using that idea again.
Fuck.
Group bonding rooms? Eep. I shouldn't have said that.
Explain yourself.
Pestilent Primate, you are responsible for trapping us in those?
Useless as always.
How could such a small stuffed animal carry a soul?
I'm a monkey.
Maybe a soul, but I have a big heart and bigger muscles. I can bench press over 90,000 pounds.
I don't encourage that.
Hey, that isn't really helping the situation, is it?
You're mocking me.
What sort of nonsense is it going on about?
I will elucidate.
And I was trying to confuse us with fictional units of measurement. Okay, I like Uta. I like Kawagichi. All my homies hate the Imperial system.
Inconceivable!
Do the armies of whole use these so-called pounds? How about you? Begins brightly spraying the stuffed animal with disinfectant. Please ruin my soft and cuddly fur.
You should be ashamed.
Joke in poor taste. How can one possibly think of this soulless machine as a counselor?
I see the problem here.
Nothing else is a prime example of how professionals in this field often prove unreliable.
I failed you all.
Please, please, harassing the counselor with antiseptics is against the rules.
You dare gaze upon me?
Let's just break the fucking things. I bet it's lying about how strong it
What's
is.
going on?
Well, it is the same to destroy such an intriguing technology. Safety of my students is paramount. Rejoice, the professor's letting us waste a school property. I knew you were a fun teacher.
Oh, check this
Awesome,
out.
I'm great at smashing fancy shit up. My clients have me break their kids' smartphones all the time.
You're serious, aren't you?
Terrible way to discipline your child and... Ah! The robot monkey's sentence cut off as Uta sends it flying across the room with a single kick.
Totally crushed it.
Whoa, that was amazing. How do you do that?
I am here.
Drawn upon the power of the Holy Spirit. Only an apparition can harm another of its kind.
Yikes.
I'm sorry I asked.
I didn't.
Guys, I'm not sure if we should be hurting him. He was kind of nice to us and... Forks up and knives out, everyone. Tonight we dine a monkey brain.
Please, be careful.
Excuse me, but you get infected with prions if you eat those. Prions?
Seems right to me.
They're misfolded proteins that spongify your brain. That or occurs from an ancient demonic spirit. One of the two.
Moving on.
I assure you, they're both.
Blondes do it better.
Oh, I forgot to change voices. I wouldn't mind trying some though if there's a hot sauce. Oh, geez, you guys sure can get intense. Around crowds around Koko's small figure, each prepared for the preferred method of violence.
Killing is bad.
I had no idea it would be this hard to handle a single class. I promise I'll do my best, you guys.
So sorry.
I just wanted to. Pixelated mouth.
Have the villains
I
won?
made them cry.
Huh?
Aren't therapists supposed to be like too traumatized to display emotions or something? LeMayo.
Enough of your games!
Screams of the damned, cover your ears, lest you be dragged to the ninth circle of hell. Poor Kokoro Saru. Suddenly the stuffed animal violently lurches forward, shaking and quivering with maddening intensity as its golden fur scorches to ashen grey. Screams are getting really intense. I kind of vibe with it though. Reminds me of my posse before a big process.
Whoa, chill.
You what?
What?
What's going on? Did you all break it with your fancy moves?
I ask for your grace.
I'll take care of it. Oh, cutscene time.